NXT took place from its home at Full Sail University tonight, and this was the go-home show for NXT TakeOver Portland, which takes place this Sunday in Portland, Oregon. And to hype it show up, this really felt like one of the big go-home shows to hype it up. Portland is going to be one of the biggest NXT shows ever because I don't think they've ever had an NXT TakeOver show that's been this directly tied to the main roster. This is like a WrestleMania not like this is a major. This is one of the shows that's really going to build up WrestleMania here because of Rhea and Charlotte in particular. I don't know what Adam Cole's going to do. I don't know what the NXT title, but they're really going to hype up Rhea and Charlotte. So it's going to be a featured match. They're doing it on the Sunday. I think this is the first time they've ever had NXT TakeOver on Sunday. NXT TakeOver is better on Saturday, to be honest. I prefer it on Saturday. But they're doing it Sunday. They're going all out. This is going to feel like a WWE pay-per-view, and I'm a bit worried about that. They have 6 matches. I'm starting to feel, oh shit, is this going to be like a pay-per-view now? This is like WWE. Like a WWE main roster card with 6 matches. Oh man, TakeOver's going to lose its luster. That was always my biggest fear of NXT. Once it becomes more mainstream, feels like a third brand, it becomes WWE. It doesn't become NXT. It loses its identity. But they did a video package for TakeOver to start the show. Roderick Strong comes out, cuts a horrible promo on the Velveteen Dream. Roderick Strong sucks on the mic. He's absolutely horrendous. He is awful on the mic. He sucks. Anyway, fights Bronson Reed. Roderick Strong with the win. No surprise. Not much to say there. It was okay. Velveteen Dream comes up on the screen. He says, "Call me Marina," who's Marina Shafir. Obviously, she's married. She married to Roderick Strong, but they have a kid. I know that. Marina and is friends with Rhonda. Now, her and Rhonda, they go back a while. I remember. I think the other two, Shayna, and of course, never knows her, and Jessamyn's the other one. I don't know. I think they're new, but they're hyping up. They're doing stuff with the 4 Horsewomen. I don't know what they're doing with Shafir and Duke. Anyway, it was a good promo by Velveteen Dream. Next, we go to a very funny promo with Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. They act like they didn't know what they were going to do. They didn't know how they were going to get to Portland with their Dusty Cup trophy, and he plans a road trip. I thought they were very entertaining here, and this will actually be really funny when they do that match. When they continue to be an all-couple. I don't know if they're going to beat the Undisputed Era. They could. It wouldn't be a horrible idea, but they'll be facing them. They go to an Angel Garza promo. No one really cares. Dakota Kai against Candice LeRae. This was a good match. I liked them. I like Dakota a lot. I like Candice a lot. So Candice and Dakota did very well. Candice is one of the best workers they have. But the big story in this match is Candice LeRae gets busted open. Her nose is bleeding pretty profusely. So you see a lot of blood coming from Candice. Dakota kicks her ass for a while. They fight on the outside. It gets nasty. Becomes a brawl. They go back to the ring and they go back and forth. It looks like, is Candice going to win? Candice is kicking her ass, but Dakota Kai gets a roll up. She gets a cradle. She wins. Candice LeRae goes after Dakota. She wants to kick her ass. However, Dakota hits her with the ring bell. She knocks her out. And then, of course, Tegan Nox makes the save for her friend Candice LeRae. And it sets up Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai in the street fight at NXT TakeOver Portland. I think Dakota Kai takes this. Tegan Nox already beat Dakota Kai with help from Candice LeRae earlier a couple weeks ago, but I think Dakota Kai is probably going to get the win there. I think Tegan Nox is a better feature. Dakota Kai is too small. There's just something about her. I don't think she's a star at all. I think Tegan Nox has more potential than Dakota Kai. Johnny Gargano, and she'd be better as a face. She just doesn't work as a heel. She's like Bayley. I like Bayley, but Bayley's not a good heel. I don't think Dakota Kai works as a heel. Yeah, Johnny Gargano against Cameron Grimes. This was okay. Johnny Gargano gets the win. We knew who was going to win. Gargano gets him to tap quickly once he gets the submission. It was a damn good matchup. Sets it up, and it sets up his match at TakeOver with Balor. They go backstage with Kathy Kelly, and she's interviewing with Adam Cole. Maybe he says he'll do whatever it takes to keep his title from Tommaso Ciampa. They do a Dunne and Riddle vignette. They're doing this odd couple thing. They're entertaining together. They do well together. Just I don't know how much further they're going to take this. They show Robert Stone. He's on the screen next, and show him with Chelsea Green, even though she couldn't win a couple of weeks ago. I guess this is kind of boring. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this guy. It's fine. Leo Rush against Angel Garza. Leo Rush wins. Don't really care about the cruiserweights. They show Keith Lee will be on backstage next Tuesday. They do a video package with Mark Henry. He tries to put over Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. It was okay. Next, you have Bianca Belair against Santana Garrett. This is just a showcase for Bianca Belair heading in to NXT TakeOver Portland when she challenges Rhea Ripley. I don't think there's any chance Bianca Belair is going to beat Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley is a lock to win. There's no way. Some people have floated the idea, can Bianca Belair win and maybe it sets a triple threat match at WrestleMania? I suppose. I don't see that. I think it's going Rhea. They're going all the way with Rhea. Rhea and Shayna are going all the way with those two. Shayna Baszler or Rhea Ripley. I think they're both going to win. I think right now, again, there's 2 months out for WrestleMania. So much, actually not even 2 months, a month and a half now? Month and a half away. It's February, it's not till April, so much can change. They probably have changed the ending. They'll change the ending again. It's certainly possible Becky Lynch beat Shayna Baszler, and it's certainly possible Charlotte Flair beats Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. The way I feel like they might go with Rhea and Shayna to beat their 2 biggest female stars at WrestleMania to establish them as female stars. I could be wrong, it's WrestleMania. But they're going all the way with Rhea and with Shayna. They're both going to get big pushes, even if they lose at WrestleMania. Anyway, this whole match was designed just to set up Rhea and Bianca. Bianca Belair gets the win versus Santana Garrett, sets up the match. She gets on the mic right after she thought Rhea was acting like she was invincible. And, she stares her down. Rhea Ripley's music hits, and then she stares her down. They show another skit with Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. It's going a bit too much now. It's a little bit too annoying. They show Tommaso Ciampa sitting in an lecture hall waiting for cutting a promo. He's basically the lecture hall in NXT that they do. I guess it's at Full Sail, but they use that a lot. And main event, Adam Cole and Kushida. Solid matchup. Went on for a while. Good main event. They didn't start wrestling until there was 7-8 minutes left, so they went full force. It was a good match. Adam Cole with the win. Tommaso Ciampa music hits, and he comes out and he walks to the ring slowly. He confronts Adam Cole. He gets in the ring. They have a stare down. He says he's going to take his belt and take his life back. It was an okay show. It was a solid show. I thought AEW, to be honest, had a better show, but that was it. It was just all of it. The whole show was done just to set up TakeOver, and it was fine. So say TakeOver's this Sunday. Everything the really show needed to be. It didn't need to be outstanding. They just needed to set up the show, set up the big pay-per-view, and they did. They set up the pay-per-view. They set up the event. We'll see how TakeOver goes. I did have some fears of NXT not feeling, like NXT anymore, but we'll see what they do. I'm no doubt in my mind TakeOver will be a great show. I just feel like once NXT becomes more mainstream mixing it with the main roster, I still want it to be NXT of old. I don't want it to just be a third WWE brand. So I don't want it to get Vince McMahon-ized, if you know what I mean. So that was it. That recaps NXT. And hopefully we had a great show this Sunday for NXT TakeOver Portland.